Hey guys, Wolvie here. This is the first of two videos with a product review. The item you see here, believe it or not, it's an Bluetooth earbud pairing. This particular brand is called Veatool. This is the J29 model. I found this on Amazon for $40 United States currency, and anything with currency, with product reviews like this, it will all be in United States currency, just a little for your information. So like I said, everything I do with reviews, it's my opinion only. So yeah. So anyway, like I said, this is a product review of the Veatool Bluetooth earbuds. These I believe are 5.0, the whole frequency, whatever you want to call it, the J29 model. So when it comes to price, it's actually pretty badass, because you're talking $40 for a pair of Bluetooth earbuds. It's like, you can't go much better than that. I mean, I've seen some on Amazon that are actually cheaper than $40 United States currency, but this is pretty good for what it does, believe it or not. So the thing is, you notice here that it's like, you see here, it's like you see this case here, and then you open it up just like so. This is where the Bluetooth earbuds are, and then this button right here, it actually doubles as a battery bank of sorts for your for these particular types of Bluetooth. So that's that. So doubles that, and you don't need to recharge the battery bank as much. Let me put this back here real quick. So with all that good stuff, and then I do want to point out here with the audio from these particular earbuds, it's really kick-ass. I mean, I hear things a lot more clearly. The microphone actually works, because I've done some videos on other stuff with the YouTube channel with these on, and oh my gosh, it's just so good. But with that out of the way, there are a few things to keep in mind. I'll show you guys one of the quote-unquote setbacks these Bluetooth earbuds have. But one of the setbacks I've noticed almost right out of the gate, they're pretty easy to drop from your ears, and they're also easy to disconnect for if you have one of them in, the other one not. So it's relatively easy to disconnect, even if your phone's a few inches away from you. And I've had this happen to me before. So but the thing is, with it being easy to drop from the ears, that's a big problem I've had with these. But it's something I can overlook because they still work. Now, I'm going to do a little demonstration with the whole thing with this, with another setback, but it's something, you know, I can understand why. So I'm going to do a little demonstration. So I'm going to take one of these out at a time, and like so. So this is how you have to make sure they're connected, all that stuff. And just like that, it goes back into charging right away. It's pretty automatic when that happens. So now, you may not have heard me for the past several seconds. Like I said, that was a bit of a test on purpose. So if you didn't hear me through like the audio while while it was on, that, like I said, it is on purpose. So there's something, you know, to showcase how it works, you know, the setbacks, all that stuff. So all in all, you know, you have to take them both out in order for it to connect to your mobile device or whatever it's paired with. And it's pretty fast, like I said, to like connecting, which is good. So in conclusion, before I give the two scores, the pros and cons I have here are the price is reasonable, and that's a big plus. So the price is not too high, not too low. The audio is probably the best selling point this particular brand has, is the fact that the audio is excellent, microphone works, and the fact that any Bluetooth earbuds like this having a battery bank, that's going to be the best thing about it. Like I said, there are a couple of setbacks. One of the bigger ones is the fact that this is easy. The earbuds themselves are easy to drop, and it's also easy to disconnect. And the whole thing to get them both out in order to connect, it can be a bit of a pain, but that's something that can be overlooked. if it's something, you know, you try to do this and then you try to do that to free a hand. So for safety features, like I said, the fact that you need both of them in your ear, like quote unquote plugged into your ears for it to connect, I can understand why that feature is there in the first place. So it's something I am actually going to overlook because of the whole thing. So when it comes to scores, like I said, I have two, my personal score and the intended audience score. So my personal score is surprisingly an 8.5 out of 10. The biggest points being taken away is the fact that it's easy to drop and easy to disconnect. Now, I did a bit of a minor deduction for the whole thing that you need both of them. But again, I'm not really going to do the whole deduction there because it's something, you know, try to be safe out there, whether you're a pedestrian or you're driving. This is something, the whole thing, you need both of them in your ears for it to connect. That's something I can overlook. So, but again, the major points off are from the fact that it's easy to disconnect, and it's also easy for this to drop from your ears. For the intended group score, I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. And I think the biggest thing concerned here will, again, is the whole thing dropping from your ears for no known reason, as well as the disconnection being a little easier than some people think. So that's all I have for this particular product review. Like I said, I have a second one. I have the notes ready for it, and I will catch you all on the flip side.